So we're moving on to a new year, and that means new Google Classroom. So I'm going to show you how to get rid of your old Google Classrooms, archive all that information, and then create your new Google Classroom, and just a few basics with the new Google Classroom that'll help you get started for the new school year. So first thing you could see, I have one Google Classroom here. We'll say that this is last year's. I'm going to make a new one, and then I'm going to unenroll myself from this one. But let's make the new one first. So with pretty much everything in Google, we're always looking for that plus. That's how we create something new. So we can click on that and we create a class. Using it with students, little disclaimer there. Class name, new year, and you can go in and put it as detailed as you want. If you're only running one classroom, not a big deal, but if you're running 3 or 4 different classes, you may want to be a little bit more detailed there. Create. It will take a minute. There is a lot that needs to be run in the background in order to kind of link all the data there. It's also making some background files that will end up in your Google Drive. So here is my new classroom. It's that simple to create a new classroom. Again, just that plus in the top right corner. And then we have all of our information here. I'm just going to give you the basic, which is how to get students on your Google Classroom. And that's as simple as them going to the same page you were just on, their Google Classroom homepage, clicking that plus. Let's go back, clicking that plus, and instead of creating a class, they won't actually have this option. They will join a class, and it will ask them for the class code, and you can just project this on the board or even copy it, email it to them, whatever you needed to do to get all of your students linked to that. Next up, we're going to go back to classrooms. You can also navigate that right here. So I can go to classes, and this is last year. So I just want to archive this. So I'm going to click on the 3 dots here and archive. My suggestion, don't delete anything. By archiving it, it will save all the information that's in here. And more importantly, all the lessons that you may have posted and all the links that you posted last year, which you can access for your new year. As we know, teachers like to reuse a lot of stuff from previous years. So I just go ahead and archive that. It tells me all the details on that, and it's gone. I don't have to look at it. That will also disconnect the students from it will take it away from the students' home pages as well. So the students going into the following year won't have all the classes from their previous year. Once you archive it, it will no longer show up for them. They can't get into it, write in it, update things, change things, post, any of that stuff. It is gone for them, but you do still have access to it to check those files, grades, anything you may need from last year. So that is how to create a new Google Classroom and archive the classroom from last year. Enjoy your new year.